Hello and welcome back to. Hold on. Three, two, three, two, one. Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Tropico 5. I am buying strikers, and then we have a bunch of other stuff going on, and then we need to build a science lab. Let's find out where that is. Science lab. It's pretty cheap actually, so not too shabby. Let's go ahead and build it by our observatory over here if we can. I'm trying to find a nice compact spot for it. Yeah, it's a square building, so no big deal. Let's see, does it have a road access tile? No? Okay. Then it goes right there. That is where it goes. Okay. Looks like this block is completed, so it has reduced the pollution somewhat. Looks like our national park has been built.
It's so hot outside that I saw two palm trees fighting over a dog.
What? What? That is the most surreal shit I have heard ever. This drought poses a serious threat to our crops. Some of our plantations may stop working altogether, and if it wasn't enough, the intense heat can drive people loco and make them do crazy stuff like burning down buildings. Boy. Okay. Whoa, that is some heat waves, alright. I kind of want to turn that effect off, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Maybe it's a good thing we haven't started any trades yet. Let's go. We need cloth. We need more standing with everybody. Apparel. Foreign standing, apparel, shit. This is not great. Okay, there's not a lot we can actually do here, so let's go ahead and we are going to praise them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Let me see. It looks like things are about to get a little hectic for this whole business. That's a supermarket. There we go. Police station, fire brigade. Larger area, budget increased by 10%. We're going to go ahead and set that up because this is bad mojo right here. Alright, let's go command fire brigade, radio dispatch, and yeah, okay, we'll let that sit for right now. I think this is just like a natural disaster, right? Farms are going to stop producing. Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing it is. Let's see.
Banks are the only good thing in this
Okay, cool. We need 2 banks. We're increasing globalist relations, which is okay with me. Let's see. I want to start rebuilding this whole area from the ground up. So, let's see. What do we have here? Catholic mission. That's a clinic. Hospitalization. Yeah, no, we're not going to worry about that just yet. We don't have like huge population issues on this particular island, so upgrade, special training.
New science lab, and just in time too. My cocktail repertoire badly needs an upgrade. Maybe I can share recipes and experience with a big brain.
Victory, Presidente! With the help of my secret render.
Okay, so there we go. That's good. The drought is over. Who is currently rioting? Freighter. Oh my God! I still have heat waves everywhere. Can we not do that? Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to see by the strikers. And let's see. Pollution. Pollution is still god-awful, as per the usual at this point. And I'm trying to find... We can do more industries around here. So, what do we want to do? Raw resources, factory farm, oil refinery, industry goods, textile mill, furniture, pharmaceutical, fashion company, produces apparel from cloth. Oh my. How... Metro. Let's see. That has a road right there, and that connects. Okay, cool. So now we'll be building apparel. So that'll be an extra thing for us. And then I also want a textile mill. Another textile mill, I realize. Let's see. Let's build you towards the back of this mountain here. Where it will let me, at least. And then let's see if we can't just build a road this way. We have more industries on this coast. Sounds like a pretty decent idea to me. And then... that's one of the many things that are actually in demand. Let's see. Ooh, trade. Steel. Everybody wants to import to me, but nobody wants to... Do I have a car factory on this island? Textile mill. Yeah, there's one textile mill. Rum distillery. Steel mill. Okay. Let's see. We're currently broke. That's not great mojo. We're going to go ahead and add a ship to oil there. There we go. Let's add a ship. Why are you import oil from Venezuela? I don't want to. Did it? Let's add a ship there because we are producing wool, I believe. Canned goods. We do have a number of canned goods that we can export. Cars. We'll add that at some point. We're just launching missiles on the regular now, aren't we? Okay, let's see if we can demolish some of this. Demolish and demolish. Alright, bear with me. I know what I'm doing. Relatively. Let's go ahead and do a waste treatment plant if it will let us. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually demolish that section of road there, and then we want a waste treatment plant. Alright, this is part of the complete ground-up rebuilding. Objects underneath are blocking construction. What the hell is blocking construction? I mean, are they talking about... Oh, there's gardens there. Okay, hold on. Get out of the way. Thank you. Alright. And then waste treatment plant. Fantastic. And then we can build that road there. And then let's see... Residential modern apartment is super expensive, naturally. So we're going to let this build up. That's going to, again, hopefully bite into some of this pollution here and then reduce that in a fairly decent order. Let's see. What do we got here? We got a lot.
All hell is breaking loose, old chap. The international community is convinced.
Okay, we need 5 embassies now.
Presidente, for the first time in my life, I actually feel this thirst.
A
Okay.
new era of knowledge is upon us.
Actors, everybody's got the latest, fattest, super rich and powerful. You sign on to pet projects. Sure, why not? Whatever. I still have not been taking advantage of my Dynasty members the way I probably should, I realize, but it's kind of nebulous to me, to say the least. Hey, okay, we should be making apparel. Profit, cloth input, apparel output. Alright, we should be making cloth. Yes, okay. And then, yeah, we'll start making apparel in pretty short order. Let's go ahead and we want to build another bank. Where is bank? There's bank. And then we need to start building crap tons of embassies. And we do have enough money for a modern apartment. So 16 families versus 10 families. Not too bad. Whoa! Whoa! And they take up so little space as well. Isn't that wonderful? Alright. Oh, hey. Let's go ahead and infrastructure demolish. And then we'll do another modern apartment. Wherever they'll let me stick one, I will. Which also describes my dating life, but let's not get into that. Let's see. Now I won't be able to fit 2 there if I want. So, okay. And trade ship.
We have been
Oh,
played,
Jesus.
Presidente. I have uncovered a massive conspiracy against Tropico, and it appears that your mentor, Leon Kane, has been playing a double game.
Altered shipping manifests, bribed captains and customs officials, fake trade agreements. I don't know where to start, but it turns out that practically all the uranium we've been mining was channeled to terrorist groups across the globe. We've been perpetuating Day Zero all along. For all we know, the terrorists and the Order are one and the same. We have to stop all of this, Presidente. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna win real quick here. Bam, bam. I don't know what this actually spells for our progress in the game, but it is easy enough to just destroy the uranium mines.
So, is this to be where our ways part? You were always a bright student. I will not try to convince you of the rightness of my actions, but will instead tell you my plans and let you judge them for yourself.
For centuries, our order was steering humanity, trying to prevent it from destroying itself, but we have failed. The world is fading into corruption. We have devastated our civilization, our planet, ourselves. Our only option is a fresh start, the Day Zero. Yes, the world as we know it will end, but a better one will rise from the ashes and avoid the mistakes of the past. Will you join me, old friend? So he's basically Roswell. Okay, good to know. Okay. What? Did we just beat the game?
My fellow human beings, on my command, multiple nuclear devices are at this moment being deployed throughout the world. The end of the world as we know it is inevitable. And this is a good thing. Why? Look around and ask yourselves why. 3 billion people live in poverty. More than 2 billion are without a toilet. And what is the world's most popular topic? Images of cats.
He's not wrong.
The cure I offer is destruction. Like the mythical phoenix, a better world shall rise from the ashes. Prepare yourselves for day 0.
Wow. That took a really serious turn, didn't it? So we can only play on Cayo de Fortuna. Let's go ahead and save our game, and I'm going to save it as what the for serious Kane. Okay. So, yeah, Jesus. That was like, hey, you're a happy little island dictator. You can do whatever you want. You build your towns and prosperity is pretty okay. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to end the world. That was what we were shooting for this whole time, was to end the world. Good job. I was not expecting that. What can I say?
Day 0. No, he's not named after you, Penultimo. He's named after the end of the world. Leon Kane, the man I called a friend and mentor, wants to end us all. Was he always insane, or did I miss the moment when he snapped? Leon believes the only way to save the world is to destroy it and then rebuild from the ashes. A hard reset for humanity. The bad news is that he is smart enough to succeed and possesses all the nuclear weapons he needs to achieve his goal. We have but one chance. Abraham Zweistein and his crazy time-traveling gizmo.
Are you absolutely serious here?
The world is about to end, but we can still save it. Just not this time around. The answer is quite simple, actually. We must travel back in time.
We need to choose a time travel mechanism. I have been developing 3 possible options. The time vehicle. Nothing says style like a stainless steel automobile. The time portal. You just cross to the other side. The time jump. Jump from a very high and hope to land in the past. So which one will it be? This is bizarre. I'm trying to figure out what the references are. Because, okay, we've got time travel car, which is Back to the Future. Time portal, which is like, I don't know, sliders, anything. And then the time jump from a very high and hope you land in the past, which is clearly Men in Black 3. We already have a vehicle factory, don't we? We can always make another one, I guess.
Wunderbar!
There we go.
Now
Done.
we have to develop my flux capacitor.
Yeah.
It is what makes time travel possible by incapacitating the natural flow of time.
We should focus all research efforts toward the development of a time machine. The more research points you generate, the faster we will finish the flux capacitor and travel back through time. We have to finish the research in less than 20 years or we will be destroyed by Herr Kane. Alright. Well, there you have it, folks. We got 20 years to research the shit out of some time travel. Alright. Where is it even there? Like, switch the future research to money, free building. Do we just currently not research anything? I'm like, does it pop up? Is it there? We're gonna do this. Okay. Waterworks, hydroponics farm, and okay. Cool. Alright, and now we need to focus on building just all of the research buildings. That's all there is to it. Okay, cool. So let's go to Science Lab. We're going to probably end up building a few of these if I had to guess. Build that out here. And how is everybody over here? Yeah, this place loves the hell out of me, so this is going to be fairly smooth sailing.
The nationalists and the globalists rages on. I am putting myself firmly in the second camp. I welcome everyone to the beach and Jolly Roger, regardless of age, sex, ethnicity, religion, or even surfing skills. The only requirement is that you are cool or good looking, or both.
Wow. That's, you know, quite the statement, I suppose. Alright, current pollution. Let's look at that for a second. I'm going to build some more waste treatment plants to take care of that. Let's see, where's the road? There it is. It should be there now. No. I keep thinking, like, whenever I do mouse wheel down, that feels like it should go clockwise, and it doesn't. So, I have no one to blame but myself, really. But it's still kind of irritating, I gotta say. There it is. Ooh, there we go. Okay, waste treatment plants abound. If there's another way to reduce pollution, somebody please tell me, because I have no idea. We have another bank building. That's cool. Family resort. Okay. Yeah, we have a few unfinished buildings from last time, apparently, so that's cool. We should be getting a pretty decent amount of money from tourism. We've got a number of ports. Let's see, what can we trade? Apparel, natural gas. I don't think we're even mining any more gas right now. Sugar. Hold on. Let me see. Natural gas output. Okay, so we are getting some natural gas. Let's see. Pineapples. I believe we are producing pineapples. Sugar. Alright. Natural gas. And apparently all of our ships are now doing stuff. Iron, corn, and coal. Interesting. Interesting. Are those from before? I'm not entirely sure. It seems like maybe they've actually auto-assigned some ships based on our needs. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with it 100%, but I will deal with it nonetheless. Research. Okay, everything's getting researched right now. We do have one college here already. So basically we're just waiting for stuff to build. And then, like, gathering money, building more research stuff. Everybody likes us, so we don't have to worry about any kind of destabilized issues in our current city planning. So we're just going to continue to add research buildings as our ability
Banks
to
are
build
the
comes
only
back.
good thing.
Yep, have 2 banks. We have 1. We can go ahead and throw another one in the mix somewhere, but we'll wait on that until some of these other buildings are finished. Yeah, they're just now building up that family resort. And, yeah, here we go. Let's just hang out for a second. How are you guys doing? I feel like I did all my rambling on Legend of Dungeon yesterday, so whenever I was recording them, of course by yesterday I mean 2 days before this episode is actually airing, so, you know, whatever. Is that right? No. 3 days before this episode actually aired. Man, I've been cutting it close lately. I've got like a million different hobbies. I know I've probably mentioned this before, but lately I've gotten into pixel hobby, which is basically just doing mosaics. Kind of like perler beads, except not quite the same. I can't stand the holes in perler beads, so I was like, screw that. I don't want to buy an iron. I don't want to do anything else, whatever. And so I just found this pixel hobby thing, and I've been making stuff on that. And let me tell you, it is both time-consuming and also an extremely obsessive hobby. I do thrive in tedium, so if my game-playing history hasn't already implied enough of that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I got projects lined up and everything else, and just enough expendable income to be able to indulge as often as I so please. Okay, why aren't you producing? Building's not producing. I need more iron input. I should be importing iron right now.
Splendid, old boy. Tropico is most certainly becoming an important player in the process of globalization.
Oh, well then. Let's go ahead and do 2 free office buildings, because I don't know what that means. Let's see. Office, customs. Ah, here we go. Generates money based on the number of people living in the vicinity. Ew, interesting. Okay, we're going to definitely mess with that. There we go. And then office over here in our other very central population area. Cool stuff. Yeah, we're getting, like, the modern buildings. I'm really digging the modern buildings. They're pretty cool looking. Yeah. So let's see. How much time do we have left? We got, like, a couple minutes. Yeah, or 1 or 2. 1 minute. 1 minute solid, looks like. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, this is definitely shaping up fairly nicely. I feel, like, relieved now that I'm not playing the other one, to be totally honest, because it's like, oh man, I kind of screwed up that one just a little bit. Possibly. Teamsters. We're going to need Teamsters. I'm going to go ahead and get that building. Why as well? Because we got no transportation there. It looks like maybe we could probably afford to add more Teamsters. We're just going to Teamster it up a little bit here. Teamster power, go! Fantastic. Okay. And, So, yeah, I mean, here we are.
I cannot change the law of physics, Herr Presidente. At least not without electricity. I need more power.
Okay. Flux capacitors demands a big amount of power to operate. If we had more power, we would be able to experiment on a smaller scale. Perhaps I'll send my dog Emmett a couple of minutes into the future. Really? 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 Geothermal consumers placed over a volcano. Placed near a volcano or over a volcano? Uneven terrain. Let's see. Yes. So we can start building geothermal pretty much anywhere near this volcano and probably be dandy. Let's see. Give me some good spots. There we go. Does it have an input road? It does not. Interesting. Geothermal is one of those kind of power sources I've always been like, you know, that makes like too much sense to like not explain why we haven't already been doing it. I mean, realistically, I mean, think about it, right? You're like basically sticking something in lava that heats up and then turning that heat into operations doing low effectiveness. What do you mean? Effectiveness 0. Hold on, sorry. Coal, natural gas output, biofuel, number of plantations in the area, pollution generating.
Despite the bank's benevolence and responsibility, the unthinkable has happened.
Who do we blame? We'll blame
It's
for.
every man for himself, except that we need the banks and we need the wealthy.
We should support the rich and let the poor feed on their scraps. It's called trickle-down economy. Look it up. There we go. Issue the tax cut. Okay. Let's see. Where is tax cut? Tax cut. Oh, wow. That's expensive shit. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and look and see. Due to high pollution, output storage is full. No operational. Not operational due to low effectiveness. Well, I mean, do we have any offshore deposits at all? I thought it would have destroyed itself like a lot of things do, but it looks like we are just completely at a zero oil situation. That is really unfortunate. There should be like little black patches, right? And I'm not seeing any. Huh. That is truly unfortunate.
We have a new site.
Listen, Herr Presidente. It's a sabotage. I can't stand it. I know Herr Kane planned it. Oh, it's not a mirage, I'm telling you. It's a sabotage.
The saboteurs have fired in my latest experiment, and that set us back a bit. We have to catch the culprit before he strikes again. I would suggest establishing more security checkpoints. Time is of the essence. Well, at least temporarily. When I complete the time machine, it will no longer be of the essence. Or would it? Very interesting questions, Herr Doctor. Let's see. We are going to accept this for sure, and then that will do things for us, and that's really good. Time machine, 14 out of 100. I still don't know what that means. Okay. Very interesting. So yeah, we'll do that whenever we get to it. Either way, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Tropico 5. Whenever we come back, we might beat the game. I'm not entirely sure at this point, but it sounds like we might beat the game, which is interesting to me. But yeah, and I'll like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and then I will see you next time. Have fun.